Hi guys, welcome back. Mr. Sydney here. Today we're going to take a look at Apple numbers to create a tally chart, a bar chart for our data handling. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is find numbers on your iPad or your MacBook. Just use the search bar and it should be there. If not, you can install it from the App Store. Open it up and tap the plus button in the top right corner. We can start with blank, but today we're going to use a template to make things a little bit easier for us. So if you scroll along the basics, you should see charting basics there. And that gives us a pre-made chart and a tally chart ready for us to use. Okay, so from here we can see we've got the tally chart with some participants and some units sold, and they correlate with the column charts and the bar chart at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and change this information for whatever we're using in our data handling or our UOI. So it might be the month, and you can type in the month there. If you need a few more, so here I might need a few more months, but we can actually use the little equal signs just at the bottom left corner of your chart, and we can either tap that or drag that to make more columns or rows. So here I might need around 13 or 12 rows, and if I need to add any more or take any off, I can just drag it back up. So I'll just quickly go ahead and populate all of these with the months, and in the other column I might keep it as units sold. Now if I want to add in those months I've added, I need to tap on my chart and click Edit References, and then I can go ahead and highlight the rest of the months that I've added on. I can move this bar chart around by quickly tapping on it, and I just drag my finger up. If I want to delete it, I just need to tap on it again and tap the delete option, so I won't be using that one. And with the table, I need to use that little circle at the top left of the table. Now I'm going to do the same with my column chart over here, and to include all the months, and I might stretch that out a little bit because it's looking a bit cramped there. So you just need to tap and, like an image, drag the corners out. There we go. I need to give this label my axis now, and give a title to the tally chart and the table. So if I tap at the top of my chart here, I should be able to get the edit options for the title. I'm just going to call it shop sales, for example. And I can do the same with my chart over here. Okay. Now to add in the axis labels, I need to click on the paintbrush. This is my formatting paintbrush. At the top I've got chart, style, data and arrange. If I click on style, and under there I've got general guidelines and labels, I need to click on labels and turn the value y-axis name on, and the same with the category axis name on. And then if I tap anywhere on my screen, that should disappear, and now I can edit the category title, and let's call this one months. And I've also got my value axis or my y-axis title, and I'm going to call that sales or shop sales or unit sales, whatever the number column is, units sold. There are a few more editing options you can see under style, so click on the paintbrush, and I've got some series values. I can have the numbers off or at the bottom or in the middle or on the top. I'm going to keep them switched off for now. I can change the colours around if I want to. There's warm colours or green colours, or a different colour for each value. So I'm going to keep that for there. I can also change my chart type. I think we're sticking with bar charts or line graphs at the moment. We're not using pie charts, but just to let you know, there is an option over there if you need to change the chart option. Last thing then before we move on is this text box here. We can add in text box if you need to, but we've already got one here, and we are going to type in here how we collected our data, so collecting our data and some reasoning behind that, and your HRT will let you know what needs to be included there. Organising data, a British spelling for organising is with an S, so I'm going to write it with an S. Up to you if you want to keep the Z. The next one is recording your data, how you recorded your data, and give your reasoning behind that. And the last one is integrating your data. So in maths, you've been learning about how to do collecting, organizing, recording, and interpreting data. So as you are collecting this data, just give us a couple of lines or a paragraph of how you collected it, how you organized it, recorded, and interpreted the data here. And you can use that text box and you can move that around as well. And that's it, guys. Once you've got that all sorted, you've got your tally, your bar chart, and your reasoning, you can take a screenshot of this and share that on Seesaw as you respond to the activity. You can just press the home button and the power button, or power and volume buttons to get a screenshot. There is another option if you click on the three dots to download it as a PDF. So 3 options: export, and you can click on PDF and share that, and you can share that directly to Seesaw that way as a PDF as well. There we go. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, do let us know. Good luck.